Thanks, everyone. This is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries, and I am here at home for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Unfortunately, our family got sick over the holiday with COVID. However, we're doing well, and we've passed on. We've done okay, and we're just trying to be careful and keeping our eyes open to make sure everyone else stays well. But anyhow, I am coming to you. I just got over my quarantine, and my brother seems to be 100%. My mom, we're still gonna be saying prayers for her. I'll know more about that in a couple of days or tomorrow about her. However, though this is brief, there's nobody else in the house but me, nobody else around but me, and my mom is sleeping in her room, and my brother's in his room. So pretty much, after I get off this video, of course, I'm going to go back to masking up and loving. But anyhow, my friends, this is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries, and we are here for Christmas Day. And our mission statement is: we are here to guide you on your path to find God, while we support you with love and light, and show you how important truth and faith are on your path back to God, and show you how important truth and faith are on your path back to God. We're having a very quiet Christmas at home with family, but you could see I do have my little feline here. Saline is like, say hi, Saline, or you don't have to say hi. You don't want to say hi? No? Okay. Say hi. No? No hello? Saline? No? I guess not. I guess he's not interested in saying hi. But anyhow, yeah, right over here, I want to show you. This is our tree that we have. You can see it behind me. I'm just going to show you a view of it. So it might be a little hard to see because I know it's dark and the lights and everything like that. It looks really pretty. The light you're seeing is the angel on top of the tree, and it's beautiful. I don't go out as I would like to for the holidays on Christmas, but the little bit of the house is a little bit decorated. There are a couple little things, like I have a wreath over here, on the whatchamacallit, right there, right up leading up to the stairs, and you see the garland and everything. But we're not going to go too far because we need the time here. But anyhow, my friends, I'm just gonna go behind this right here in front of the tree, and that will be where I'm gonna do my video. If it's too much lighting, then I can just, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be too much. Okay. Anyhow, I just want to talk to you about Christmas, what the Christmas story means to me and my family, and uh, and to us, it's really special, you know. I know a lot of us do the ugly sweaters. As you can see, I'm wearing one of these interesting ugly sweaters. And but it's not only about the ugly sweater either, and it's not only about, the presents are important for the kids. But it's great, presents are great, and going looking at the Christmas light is wonderful. But has everyone ever gone deeper into the story of the Christmas story when Christ was born? As we all know, when Christ was born, he brought to us hope and faith in new possibilities, and a wondrous. The world was going to go through wondrous changes, and that we were going to experience many, many interesting, intriguing things, and a lot of new things were going to open up for us. And what I like about the Christmas story that I want to go talk about is that when with the Christmas story, my friends, if you go look at the story, how it was done in the Bible, and I noticed this in the Daily Word when I looked at the Daily Word, the Daily Word, and it was really interesting what I saw. It's like the fact that they were not a rich family, Mary and Joseph. They were not rich. He was a carpenter from Galilee, I believe, and or Nazareth, and Mary was just a general young woman who, she believed in taking care, believed in family and things like that, and all that stuff. But she was just an ordinary woman that God had chosen to give faith, that God chose to give favor to. And it's just really nice to think about it. And yet they weren't super rich. And the way they got to Bethlehem was basically on a donkey. And that most of these messages came from, the highest of high, the angels, God sent angels to tell them, to let them know about what was going on, and to tell Mary that she would be expecting a child and that God was going to give her favor. And at first, she didn't believe it, but can you imagine what she might have been thinking? There's a song called Breath of Heaven, and it pretty much tells the story of Mary, what she was going through. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if at time and time again she thought, have you ever wondered if a wiser one should have had her place? And God chose her specifically for other reasons, because she was a nurturer, she was a carer, she cared, she was very loving, and he knew that she would be the perfect choice to be the mother of the Christ. And he knew Joseph was stable, and he wasn't rich, he wasn't a king or anything like that, but he was a carpenter, and he was stabilized, and he cared, he had a big heart. And they weren't rich. No, they weren't rich. They were ordinary people that had special traits, and God chose them, as God chooses everybody for something special. And when you think about it, not as the Christmas story only about Jesus and the hope that Jesus gave to the world, but it also says that hope can come from anywhere, any place. You don't have to be rich, but it can come from a much deeper place. That no matter where you are in your lives, hope is an important part of life, you see. When we have hope, my friends, it gives a strong thing to faith, you see. It really helps us get through life. And I've always saw as faith and hope a part of life important. It's what motivates us to keep us going. And when Jesus was born, it gave to us a whole nother hope, a whole nother faith. And isn't it just amazing how God chooses certain people? When you look at the back at the Bible, not all of them were rich, were kings or queens or things, but they were a mixture of different people that God placed favor upon. And favor is on at each and every one of you. Neither of us are different. We all have that same favor that God gave us. We all take the gift of the Christ and keep it in our heart to remember that there's more to life than anything. You know, the Christmas story is a story that we should remember as when so much hope came. And yet, though this young baby was so special that 3 kings came from the east to see him, and the shepherds in the fields that came to see him, that the whole entire chorus of angels, choir of angels that appeared to the shepherds to tell them of the babe that was being born around on Christmas, and led the shepherds safely to where it was. Over here on this table we have here, take a quick look, is our scene here. I know it's a little the light is pretty super strong, but if you look here, my friends, this here is a special scene. Let me just turn this off and see if you see anything more instead of the light being in the way. You see how much better it shows, if you can see it, the stable and all the shepherds and everything. And that's our nativity scene that we have every year. That we have every year. That we use, our family, every single year. That's our little nativity scene. And maybe that's a small one. And everyone has a different nativity scene. And we have one even in the window as well. And maybe the tree, as you could see from a distance, you could still see it. But it's hard to really see what's really there unless you saw it by day. And perhaps we'll do another video with the tree during the day so you can see it when my mom is feeling better, because I'm sure she had a couple things she would have liked to share with her, but she's just not feeling well today. And she needs the rest that she needs, my friends. But you see, my friends, the Christmas story, going back to that, is about hope, about faith, a new era, a new change coming to our world. So for us to be happy and joyful and to celebrate this every year, plus Christmas Eve, Christmas Day are also the time for us to honor and respect and pray for those that are on the other side, and keep in mind that they are fighting for our freedom as we speak. And some of those people are not going to be able to come home for Christmas this year. So, my friends, with hope in your heart, let's keep the people that are working working across the oceans to save and protect us and help keep us safe, and keep Christmas in our hearts. And the other thing I was going to get to is the Christmas lights. Have you seen the Christmas lights? I saw this in a Hallmark movie. I believe it was called Christmas Town. And one of the characters said that every Christmas light that you see lit on a house is for those families that, that have gone before us, so they can see that we're okay, our families. When they see those Christmas lights at Christmas time, they know we're all okay, my friends. So there's so many deeper meanings that Christmas have beside the Christ. If you look really deep, there's so much to Christmas. The gifts are wonderful, and Christmas trees are amazing, and lights are all amazing. But remember the true meaning of Christmas. Keep that safe in your heart, my friends. And it's Christmas Day 2022. We wish you all a Merry Christmas from the Barr family. And this is Reverend Ruth Ansari Barr with Angel Healing Ministries. And I also want to I am grateful to those people that while our family was going through COVID, that came out to help us, like Stu and Jill and Charlie, Jill and Charlie and Nikki and Pastor Randy and Rick and many other people that were there for us, that were praying for us to get through this COVID. We got through it the first year. We'll get through it this year as well, my friends. And we thank you so much, our family, to yours. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and may this Christmas, my friends, make all your wishes and dreams come true. And know that a Christmas wish is the most powerful wish of all. Thank you. We love you. Namaste. And once again, Merry Christmas. We love you. Namaste. And this is Reverend Ruth Ansari Barr with Angel Healing Ministries. And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe. We love you. Namaste. And have a Merry Christmas. Thanks.